Today we're going to talk about how you can do notes in VS Code. Let's set this bad boy up, share my screen, changing that hideous color theme because I know people freaking hate light color themes. What we're going to talk about is how can you create notes. All I have here is a little repository in VS Code that I've connected to, good old GitHub. So that way I could share it between projects, yada, yada, yada. Let's talk. So let's say I have some sort of structure. Just my thoughts in general should work. So maybe I could think of a hierarchy of stuff that I care about. Maybe we'll have music. So let's go ahead and make a link to my music stuff. So for example, I'll go here and we'll just say music. And then we could say this is going to go to /music/index.md. Of course, we need to make that folder. Boom, music, make a little index.md. And there we go. Now we have a music folder that we could do stuff in. So for example, maybe I have songs. Maybe I want to start organizing my songs. In fact, I'll just do it right now. I have some lyrics in notes. What's a song that I like? There we go. Here's a fun song. So we're going to call it Life is Short.md. Boom. All it is some lyrics. Now I should be able to go to music, which I just clicked go to file here. And now I should be able to let's make a little index here and we'll say, let's preview this as markdown. And, they could start on readme. So let's go to music and let's look at these lyrics. Oh, cool, nice. Let's go back. Boom. Okay, cool, nice. Let's go all the way back to my readme. Boom. Not too shabby. It's really pretty easy to navigate around. But here's where it gets cool. This is already kind of similar to something like Obsidian, just in the sense that you have links. All this link-like behavior, this is actually how Markdown works. Markdown just links relative files. It's not really that complex. Now I can go ahead, keep track of this just like I would any other project. Git commit, added music folder, and life is short lyrics. Now if I go back to Google, let's check it out. I have my notes and I can view these things. What else is cool about this? So now if I want to take notes, not only can I navigate around these notes pretty easily, but it's really not too much trouble to do creative stuff that you can't really do with just Markdown. So for example, let's say I have a schematic or drawings. I can go into a new folder and we'll call it, drawings or something like that. And in here, we're going to make a square.excalidraw. Turns out that if you know what Excalidraw is and you're already using it, maybe you will enjoy this. If not, you should try this. It's a JSON format file. So if I were to open this with Sublime, it would literally just look like some JSON text. And it's pretty low data too. You'd be surprised at how small some of these files can get depending on how complex your stuff is. But I mean, just to show you, hey, look, we have a drawing and this is obviously just a square. It's probably a little bit more of a rectangle, but what can I say? I'm the worst. So the thing I like about this is not all concepts can be encapsulated in words all that easily. If you ever want to draw a schematic out, you just link to the schematic and then boom, you have a link there. It's not just like a picture. This is an actual drawing that you can go to and edit and change as things change. I can think of a few examples in the app that I'm building now where it's okay, here's a really challenging concept. I could record a Loom video where I discuss how I felt about it at a certain time. I could write code comments. I could go on Notion and make a bunch of documentation about the feature I'm building, or I could link to a drawing in the repository, maybe have it ignored in the build system, so that way it's not contributing anything to my build system that's messed up, but actually, as my project changes, I want that drawing to change too, with it, in the code. So it's really cool that this is codified because now we keep it fresh and up to date. I'm a huge fan of that. This is a really nice way of drawing schematics. I freaking love it. If you don't know Excalidraw, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. You could even download libraries and stuff. So now I can go ahead and drag, little schematics in here. Boom. If I want to reference a database, if I want to reference a Redis container, cool stuff. And it's easy. You could figure out how to use this in 5 seconds. Oh, here's an arrow. Cool. I can draw arrows. And then sometimes it even sticks to it. So all sorts of goodies that you get with Excalidraw. And yeah, you can link right to it just by going like, cool. Maybe we say drawings, square. And now if I was previewing this, I can click through it. Or if I'm not previewing it, because I really feel like as a coder, you don't need to all that often, I can go here and I can just, go to file. And now, boom, I'm there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So I can link right to that file. Pretty awesome. Also, there's other kinds of like cool editing stuff. Like, so for example, one thing that sucks in Markdown, I've noticed, is tables. So let's say I have like students in my class. And if I were to go to my index, maybe I have some students that I want to track. Check this out. New file, students.csv. And now all I got to do, start it off, we'll say, name, grade, whatever. We'll start with that. And now I can actually just edit this thing. Now, if I check this out, look at this. We could add a row. We'll say name. John is my student, even though I am John. Whatever. Grade A++++, right? Hey. And then we could even say this thing is a header. Whatever. Now our notes can have all these different file formats. It's so easy to go to and check out what's going on. We don't need to stress too much about Markdown. And I don't know. I just think it's a really creative way of taking notes. And it's organized. It's very structured, obviously. So, I go here, boom. I would probably have to view it like this, but I mean, look at that. I would probably rather look at this than a Markdown table. And I certainly would rather edit this than a Markdown table. Also, something really cool worth noting is if I go to this file, check this out. You press period on GitHub, and now you have a means of basically opening up VS Code in your browser. And yes, that in fact means that if you can open up VS Code in your browser, the same way that I just downloaded a couple plugins and got stuff to work, I can just add it on here. Excalidraw. Nice. Voila. We indeed have Excalidraw online looking at drawings. I don't know. I personally think this is a really cool way of flipping through stuff. So what can I say? You can just command click around, see the different stuff, shift around, boom. What can I say? I think that this is a really nice way of taking notes. So anyways, enough for that hot take. Time to hit that stop recording button. Stay coding, guys.